Be warned, this video contains spoilers for the Demon Slayer manga. In this video, I play as a Demon Slayer for 100 days, and this mod allows you to play as either a Demon Slayer or a demon. For this video, I chose to play as a Demon Slayer, but if you'd like me to make another video as a demon, let me know in the comments. My goal for this video is to eliminate the main man Muzan and his 12 ranked demons. It will be difficult, but I believe we can do it. Also, I want to become a hashira. Please consider subscribing and liking the video if you enjoy it and want to see more 100-day videos from me. Day 1 began like any other day in Minecraft, with me gathering wood, crafting an axe, and killing a few chickens. While exploring, I came across a new mountain where Tanjiro was relaxing. Unfortunately, I was unable to approach him. However, I did come across a muscular mouse and a man who seemed very angry. After getting some stone tools, I noticed I was near the village where the demon had the ability to sink into the ground and decided to investigate. I found some hay bale outside of a house and stole it all because I'm a nice person. Inside the house, I discovered iron and netherite ingots, as well as some special ore that I'll tell you guys about later. Looting all the houses gave me a good start to my journey. Using the iron and gold, I made some armor. I discovered a bed that allowed me to take 2-hour naps while exploring one of the houses. It was getting dark, which meant demons would start spawning. So I chose a house, blocked off the exit, slept in a bed to set my spawn, and stuffed everything inside of a chest. I wanted to become a demon slayer, which I could do by killing a demon, but for some reason, I decided to go bed. On day 2, I fixed my mistake by using the futon to sleep through the day into the night so I could fight some demons. I came across upper rank 1 while exploring to find a demon to kill, and I tried to escape but he was way too fast. After dying, I went to bed because I knew I could not get my loot back with him being there because he's so powerful. I was on a recovery mission to reclaim my loot when I was attacked by this demon lady, who completely destroyed me, which is why I'm not playing this in hardcore. After, I managed to recover my loot, but when I was returning to my house, I was attacked by upper rank 3. Which kind of reminds me of the movie plot. When I returned to get my loot, Akaza was gone, most likely because of the sunlight. However, because I wasn't a demon slayer yet, I slept during the day and went out at night to find a less powerful demon that I could easily kill and become a demon slayer. Finally, I tracked down a demon and killed him. This allowed me to join the Demon Slayer Corps and provided me with the Demon Slayer uniform as well as a Demon Slayer sword. When you hold the sword in your hand, you are given a random breathing style that changes every time you die. I was given the Sun breathing style, which is the breathing style used in the Tanjiro's family's ritual ceremony every year. I put on my Demon Slayer uniform and that was the end of day 3. Day 4 began with me killing a few demons with my newly discovered Demon Slayer abilities. In the morning, I decided to put all my powers to the test, and they all looked incredible. But my personal favorite was the Dragon Sun Head dance. I have to kill a lot of demons to become a hashira, and I can keep track of my level through this achievement tab. This mod also has a storyline that we'll try to finish. I've already completed the first mission, which was to go to the mountain where Tanjiro trained. The next mission is to defeat Sabito. I gathered some wood and used my powers to get home quickly. Did I mention that when we join the Demon Slayer Corps, we are given a bird to help us locate the mountains? I was looking for Sabito to finish my next mission when I came across a bull, which you can ride in this mod, and they are extremely fast, so that's what I did. I came across a couple of drum demons who were surprisingly easy to beat. But there was Sabito when I was fighting the last drum demon, and I was terrified because his attack did a lot of damage, and the sky was darkening, meaning the more powerful demons were about to spawn. I was able to defeat him and complete the second mission. When night fell, I remained in the mountain to train, killing a demon before instantly being destroyed by Akaza. On day 5, I went back to get my loot. Once I had it, I noticed a drum demon fighting 2 demon slayers in the shade, so I went to help. Unfortunately, one of the demon slayers died. I was on the verge of killing the demon when one of the hashiras swooped in at the last second and killed him. I started the saboteur training mission again for some reason, and this time it didn't go so well for me, and I died. But don't worry, I got my loot back, and that was the end of day 5. Day 6. I was getting tired of having to climb to the top of this mountain every time I wanted to fight demons, so I decided to build something to make it easier to get to the top. I got a huge amount of wood and began construction on a bridge to the peak of the mountain. In the morning of day 7, I finished the bridge, and to be honest, it didn't look great, but I had ideas to improve it later on. I wanted to progress with the storyline, which meant killing the handyman. Since it was daytime, I slept on my futon all day into the night so I could find the handyman. I kept running into Rui's little spiders while searching the mountain for the handyman. They didn't cause much harm, but they were extremely annoying. After killing a few demons, I came across another drum demon, who appeared to be much stronger and had survived much longer. Day 8. I was attacked by a snake demon shortly after killing the drum demon, and I was a little scared because this was my first time fighting this demon. But it turned out that this demon was super weak, and I leveled up after killing it. I was one step closer to becoming a hashira. I fought this horn demon and I don't remember him from the anime, but he was super weak. I found Rui's father and began fighting him. I was nervous because I didn't think I was prepared for this fight, but after hitting me a few times he vanished, possibly because of the sun. I fought a headless demon with horns for arms at the end of day 8, which was a bit strange. Then I had to fight the snake demons once more. Day 9. I was having a good time using my powers to kill mobs and demons until this pirate looking demon came along and killed me without even looking at me. Because my spawn wasn't set, it took me longer to get to my loot, and by the time I got there it was morning. On day 10, I went back to the mountain in search of the hand demon, but I didn't find him, so I returned home and went to bed. I started gathering a lot of wood in the morning of day 10. I was going to need it for a build. You probably couldn't guess what that build is. And yes, it's another bridge to the top of the other mountain, and this is the mountain where Rui's family lives. I finished the bridge on day 11 and spent the entire day adding safety rails to it because I regularly fall off bridges in Minecraft and didn't want to keep dying. On day 12, I spent the entire morning installing safety rails on the other bridge. But don't worry, things get more interesting at night. I used my bridge to easily get on top of the mountain, and I found the swordmaker, who had a six-pack which I don't recall seeing in the anime. I saw a house and tried to enter, but I was attacked by demons before I could. I eventually got inside and realized I wasn't safe because demon could attack me from outside the house. Inside the house, I discovered a water-breathing sword and a few masks. I really liked the saboteur mask, so that's the one I wore. On day 13, I went outside and began fighting a very powerful demon who had a weapon that looked like a leaf. His attacks were so devastating that I thought I was going to die. I saw a wind hashira and immediately ran to him, knowing he would help me in fighting the demon. But by the time I got to him, the demon vanished. Demons are terrified of hashiras, as evident by this. I found Rengoku and attempted to take a picture with him, but the trees were blocking my view. I went to investigate after hearing a loud explosion, and it was upper rank 3. I got close, but I was damaged by his attack, which reduced me to only half a heart. I attempted to watch the fight from a safe distance, which resulted in my death. After dying, I slept until it was morning, then I went to get my loot. I tried using 2 swords at once, but that didn't work. Day 14 began with me collecting some wood. Then I made a really small farm and used bone meal to grow the wheat. I spent rest of the day clearing and flattening the land. On day 15, I made some fenced-in areas for my farm. I spent the entire 16th day collecting animals for my farm. I noticed I was running out of bread on day 17, so I decided to build a wheat farm so I could make more bread. When it got dark, I went to the top of the mountain to try to find the hand demon once again. I fought this temple demon for the first time, expecting him to be strong, but he turned out to be quite weak. Then I met Inosuke and we fought some demons together. On day 18, I ran into upper rank 3 again, and guess what happened? He killed me. I tried to run, but he was way too fast. When I got my loot back, I saw this demon with a huge pet with him and knew he'd be strong, so I didn't go next to him. I came across Imu and saw him fighting 2 demon slayers, so I went to help them. I got trapped in his dream world while fighting him, and I remembered from the movie that you had to take damage to wake up, so that's what I did. When he was on the verge of dying, he transformed into his final form, the train, and killed me. I discovered and fought a drum demon beneath my base. When he died, he dropped his drum. And I was testing it out when I accidentally killed all my sheep with it. I spent rest of the day making a standard Minecraft mine because I needed some resources. The 19th day was spent working on the mine. In the morning of day 20, I went to get some red flowers because I needed red dye to make Rengoku's outfit. So that's what I did when I got home. And it looked amazing, especially with the rest of my outfit. Then I finished digging the mine to Y level 12 because that's where the most diamonds are commonly found, and I added stairs to make my journey faster. Day 21. I was attempting to improve the appearance of the mine around my base. Days 22 to 29 were spent mining because I needed better armor and I needed it quickly, because I was sick of dying to upper rank 3 and higher level demons. I only found 15 diamonds, which is fine, but I wish I found more. On day 30, I made a new diamond helmet using my diamonds, then turned into a netherite one using my netherite ingot. Afterwards, I slept on my futon during the day so it could become nighttime and I can fight some demons. I saw the hand demon I needed to defeat to complete my 3rd mission when I got to the top of the mountain, so I started fighting him. He wasn't as powerful as I thought he'd be. Tanjiro spawned after I killed the hand demon, and I completed the 3rd mission at this point. My next mission is to kill lower rank 5 Rui with Tanjiro, the spider guy who looks like a kid. Just so you know, I'm not a big fan of spiders. Zenitsu, Tanjiro and I were fighting a couple of fish demons when Zenitsu performed one of his moves which killed me. Day 31. I returned to the mountain and leveled up by fighting a few weak demons. Then I came across 2 demons I've never seen before, and I knew I was in trouble when they duplicated, and because of that I didn't stay and ran for my life, and I was on the verge of dying. I found a hashira and thought I was safe, but we were attacked by Imu and had to fight him. The fight wasn't exactly fair and we easily defeated him, earning me a lot of achievements in the process. Inmu dropped his blood demon art, which I tested on demons, and I believe he teleports the hit player into the dream world. I saw a massive attack coming my way and went to investigate. As I got closer, I noticed that I got a few achievements for killing the demon. While I was doing nothing, I believe Sabato killed the demon and I was close enough to get the achievement. Then I realized I was only 2 levels away from becoming a hashira, which was really exciting. When it became daytime, I went exploring and came across a village where I stole all of their wheat because I'm a nice person. Here's when I have a little bit of fun. I killed the iron golem with my bare hand because I was so strong. When it got dark, I went to kill a few more demons, which I did, and then I became a hashira, which made me happy because my attacks would be super strong now. I also unlocked a new skill called the Crimson Red Nichirin Sword. On day 32, I went around killing demons with my newly discovered hashira powers. When it began to get bright, I saw Rui fighting a few demon slayers and decided to help them. The fight wasn't really fair because I believe Rui was already low and now I was a hashira, but I'll still take the win. As a result of this, I completed my 5th mission, which was to kill Rui, as well as earning me achievements for killing the lower rank 5. My next mission is to kill the lower rank 1 Emu. When it got dark, I went around looking for Emu, but instead I found Rui, and because I didn't think the last fight was fair, I decided to fight him again. But it turned out I was far too strong for him and won easily. Day 33. I found Inmu on top of the mountain and started to fight him. He trapped me in his dream world in the middle of the fight, but I knew how to get out, so that was pointless. When he was on the verge of dying, he transformed into his final form, the train, which was actually quite difficult to defeat. I was so close to killing Inmu when this random guy came along and stole the kill, which is probably why I didn't get the achievement for completing my 6th mission. I thought I'd be strong enough to fight upper rank 3 because I was a hashira, but I quickly realized that that wasn't the case and I ran away to save my life. I escaped but with only half a heart. When I thought I was at a safe distance, I started watching upper rank 3 fight Rengoku, but it didn't matter because I was still killed by one of his attacks. Later, I created a new Demon Slayer sword with those special ores. I was attempting to repair my current sword with the new one, but that didn't work for some reason. I got the flame breathing style on the new sword, which was amazing. When it got dark, I started fighting this demon lady and another demon. They were extremely powerful and I wasn't sure if I was going to win. I quickly realized I couldn't win against both of them, so I did the only thing I could think of and I ran away. While killing a temple demon, I was attacked from behind by upper rank 3. I was about to run away when I saw Zenitsu and decided to stay and fight. We did get some help and support from the Wind Hashira, and I have to say that this was one of my best fights. Day 34. Unfortunately, I had to flee from upper rank 3 because he was still too powerful. But I somehow ended up in another fight with this demon who had a huge monster with him. This demon ended up killing the majority of the demon slayers who were fighting him, as well as me. After I got my loot back, then I realized I unlocked the Demon Slayer mark, which I believe increases the damage of my attacks. He also enchanted my sword and gave them red sword too, which I'm still not sure what that does. I spent the rest of the day collecting obsidian. Day 35. I created an enchanting table, only to discover that I couldn't even enchant my swords. When it got dark, I went back to the top of the mountain to fight more demons, and I found a new demon and started fighting him, not realizing he was upper rank 6 until I killed him. He did drop his weapon, which looked cool, but I didn't really use it. On day 36, I came across upper rank 1 and made the mistake of engaging in a fight with him. I quickly realized my error and ran for my life. The scariest part is he chased me for a while. It was so terrifying that I ran into my home and went straight to bed. I ran into upper rank 1 again on the night of day 36, and this time I stood my ground and fought him. It was going well until he switched forms. At this point I realized I couldn't fight him fairly. He killed me and that was the end of day 36. I spent the entire days of 37 to 38 renovating my house because I needed more storage. Day 39. I buried my fellow fallen demon slayers because that was the most humane thing to do. After, I buried Musa's blood underground so the demons couldn't find it. On day 40, I fought Inmu once more in the hopes of completing my 6th mission, but he was even more annoying this time because he kept trapping me into his dream world. When I was close to killing him, the snake hashira appeared and stole the kill, preventing me from completing my 6th mission. Day 41. I ran into Imu again and fought him because I couldn't continue the storyline without completing my 6th mission, which was to kill him. After killing him again, I still didn't receive the achievement for completing my 6th mission, so I knew it was a bug. I came across upper rank 1 after killing Imu, and you can probably guess what happened. I tried to flee, but he chased me down and killed me. In the morning, I made a nether portal. I went to another fortress from days 42 to 49 and collected blaze rods and wither skulls for reasons you can probably guess. On day 50, I created 2 new Demon Slayer swords to see if I can get any new breathing styles. I got wind breathing on both the swords, which was a new breathing style to me. I created a wither out of soul sand and wither skulls to see how powerful I was. This fight was clearly not fair, and I even stood still to allow the wither to hit me, but it didn't do much damage. But my breathing styles did do a lot of damage on the wither. And the biggest flex is that, because I could, I ended up killing the wither with my bare hands. When it became dark, I had one of my best fights with this demon I've never seen in the anime, and he dropped a really good sword. On day 51, I realized I got the demon's blood art, and I'm still not sure what that does yet. Then I created a beacon with my nether star I obtained from killing the wither. I didn't need the beacon's effects because being a demon slayer already provided me with better effects, but this was for the flex. End of day 51, I enchanted all my armor. On day 52, I found upper rank 3 and began fighting him with my new cool thunder breathing style sword, with Tanjiro helping me. This was the first time I was able to make upper rank 3 change forms, and this form has him without a head, which looks a little creepy. After a long battle, I was able to finally defeat him. I also easily defeated lower rank 2, but when he switched forms, he did look really cool. I saw the demon with the huge monster fighting a demon slayer and went to help. This time I was much more powerful and we easily defeated him. He also dropped really cool loot. On day 53, I saw the pirate looking demon who killed me without even looking at me, but this time I was much stronger and had won my previous 3 battles, so I was confident. But I quickly realized how powerful he was, because he killed me easily. I'm wearing the loot I got from the demon with the huge monsters, which looks amazing, but I prefer my Rengoku outfit, so I'm gonna stick with that. I spent all of days 54 to 59 killing endermen in the warped nether biome, because I needed ender pearls, and you'll soon find out why. I spent the entire 60th day using my Eye of Enders to track down the stronghold. On day 61, I arrived at the end and began fighting the ender dragon. But first I had to break his healing crystals. I couldn't break them with my breathing styles for some reason, so I had to break them with my sword. Day 62. The dragon was also not affected by my breathing styles, so I had to wait for him to calm down, then hit him with my sword, which did a lot of damage because I was a hashira. I got the achievement and a lot of XP after killing the dragon. After that, I used my torch to get the dragon egg. I put the dragon eggs next to my beacon when I got home, then I made a new Rengoku uniform so I could repair my old one. The rest of the day was spent exploring the area around me. Day 63. I found a book while exploring a house, but I couldn't read it. If any of you know what it says, please leave it in the comments. I soon discovered there was a lot of gold blocks in this house, so I took all of them. I spent the entire 64th day exploring. Day 65. I spent the entire day 65 exploring as well, but I had to share this legendary moment when it began to rain. The rain is so cool and realistic that it's incredible. On day 66, I made some golden apples, then used the rest of my gold blocks to build a small pyramid so I can activate my beacon for the flex. Day 67, I found a house that had a lot of golden blocks inside, so I went inside and stole all of it. The rest of the day was spent trying to locate the special ore to make more Demon Slayer swords. Day 68 to 69. I made 8 Demon Slayer swords on day 68. Then I realized I needed to die 8 times to get different breathing styles, so I did. Flame breathing style came first, followed by water breathing style. Flame again, water again, thunder breathing style, and finally flame again. I fought Imu again and defeated him for the 5th or 6th time. I honestly lost count. Day 71. I fought upper rank 3, also known as Akaza again, but this time I had the help of Rengoku. Day 72 began with me facing this Thunder Demon again, who was far easier to defeat than the previous time. Then I beat a lower ranked demon with only 2 or 3 hits. Day 73 to 74. 73rd day, I came across upper rank 1 and immediately realized I was in trouble. While fighting him, I fell off the mountain and he pursued me. I took advantage of this and climbed to the side of the mountain, where I used my wind breathing style to slowly kill him from a safe distance. The only reason I did this is because I knew I wouldn't be able to defeat him in a fair fight. When he changed forms, he became scarier and scarier and his attacks appeared to be more powerful each time. On day 74, I finally defeated upper rank 1 and obtained his sword as well as his t-shirt, which isn't nearly as cool as a sword. On day 74, I was testing out upper rank 1's sword and noticed that he can transform, which made it look even cooler, and his attacks appeared to be extremely powerful. On day 75, I spent the entire day killing demons with my new sword, and that was pretty much all I did. Days 76 to 79 was spent breaking leaves in order to obtain a large number of apples, so I could make more golden apples, as I knew I would be facing powerful demons in the upcoming days. On the 80th day, I made some golden apples, but I only had enough gold to make 32 of them, so I'll just have to hope that this will be enough. Days 81 to 90 was spent killing all of the lower level demons you've already seen, so I decided to skip these 9 boring days to save your time. Days 90 to 100. Because there's no natural way to find Demon Tanjiro, I summoned him to fight him. I underestimated his strength, so I had to repeat my strategy from upper rank 1, which was to keep a large distance away from him to avoid taking much damage. To stay alive, I ate a lot of golden apples. He transformed when he lost half his HP and became much scarier and more powerful. A lot of golden apples later, I finally defeated Demon Tanjiro and got his Blood Demon art, which is called Demon King. It was now time to fight Muzan, and I knew I couldn't beat him in a fair fight, so I went into the nether to gain an advantage. I summoned Muzan and used my attack to push him into the lava, allowing him to die without killing me. I used my breathing style to attack him from a distance because I was too scared to get close, because I knew how powerful he was. This man nearly took 4 days to die while burning and getting attacked by a hashira using upper rank 1's sword. I defeated Muzan on day 93 and I was so exhausted from the fight that I slept for the next 7 days. And that was 100 days in Demon Slayer. If you liked the video and want to see more 100 day videos, please consider subscribing and leaving a like on the video to help with the algorithm, and I'll see you guys in the next video.